Our next speaker is Furqan Aziz, having a very proven and diverse range of expertise and interest in software development and technology innovation. Furqan is the founder and CEO of InvoZone, which is a fast-growing outsourcing software development company based in Canada, with its regional offices in Malaysia and Pakistan. Thank you, Furqan, for making it happen and joining us. Over to you. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, and thank you so much, Saeed, Mr. Saeed and Mr. Ammar Jafri, for giving me this opportunity today to speak to you guys and speak to the audience as well. So since I am from the industry, building a lot of stuff for the non-profit organizations and of course for the businesses as well. So I want to share some experiences that really fit the need of NGOs and other non-profit organizations at all, and the stuff that can be used locally and globally for the goodness of the community and of the, you can say, people and a whole region, or even globally as well. So while the blockchain is taking the increasingly strategic role across the number of industries, the one of the biggest area of the impact is powering applications that addresses the greater social good. So blockchain is like playing a lot greater role on the back of the whole stuff. So its decentralizedness and immutable nature is securing a large good place in the data sensitive industries, especially especially like the fintech side, healthcare, and as well as law and order stuff, in like this all stuff that been shared already by a lot other members too. So one of the very interesting application that we are like always been thinking to develop, or something that is really interesting for the non profit organizations or non-profit sector. Like over 100 million people around the world will go to sleep tonight without a roof over their heads. So most of them are very well unaware, very much unaware about their social rights, the help they can seek, and the path moving forward to put their like lives on the right track or on the better track. So what if a blockchain empowered platform or some kind of mobile application can be rendered out in the industry, where someone can write pull their data, pull their identities, and put into the blockchain network somewhere, and making like so that other people can make the efforts to do some good stuff for those homeless people might be. So right now here is like if some homeless person is sitting outside a station, like bus station or somewhere, he will get a good attention. And if someone is not at a very sitting at a very good place, he might be ignored and will be suffering a lot with his stuff. So this blockchain based network can be utilized to streamline the like you can say supplies of this aid, supplies of the information, supplies of the stuff to these homeless people, and make a better goodness, a better you can say transition from the outer perspective, from the donor perspective, as well as from the receiver perspective as well. So this is something that really like will make a difference for those 100 million homeless people around the globe, but at least can be done in on the local scope as well, and then can go outside of that as well. So another very big implication that we've been thinking about is the charity stuff. So right now there is a very big gap of the trust exists between the donors and the people who are dispensing the charity to the end needy people or end persons who are going to be the consumers of that charity amount, or might be ration or anything that is an equipment for someone who can be utilized to generate a business, like saving machines for girls or ladies who can do the savings at their home and all that. So an application can be like blockchain powered application can be developed that keep the track of all the information, that additionally something related to Ethereum smart contracts can be embedded in that, and the donor can see and track the and can even like put some kind of implications on or restriction on the execution of those smart contracts, so that if that is reached, the donation is reached to the actual consumer, the smart contract should be executed or something like that. So these two applications, for like one for the homeless people, one for the charities, is going to be really are going to be really I guess game changers, can be a game changers. And one very important thing that I've been thinking about is world is lacking the combination of blockchain, big data, very much. I don't see a very like solid or robust implementation so far on the big data and the blockchain. And the big data is, if we see our census data, so that is being collected after every a decade or so in Pakistan specifically, and after every year in USA. So that is a lot of data. And even after summarizing I was looking at the census data on the USA website, and that is a lot of the data. If even if we get that data after the summarization and classification, that is a lot of data. So that data can be utilized for a lot of the good stuff. When you know that how many people are living under the poverty line, and how many people, how many, like for example, how many kids are not getting the proper nutrition, so you can do better for them, of course. So if I don't see a very accurate and very robust implementation from the industry stand of point, because if we say big data, it's mean like it is the data going to be done in the terabytes, not in the petabytes. If so, we will be having the data in terabytes. And in the shape of blockchain, we are having blocks and some encryption magic and decryption magic as well. And then know the mutability is still there. So like putting terabytes of the data in blockchain is going to be like a little overwhelming for the industry right now. So through this platform, I just want to invite my like research fellows here in the panel and other places as well. So like if someone can from the research industry work on this one to see how the terabytes and petabytes data can be stored in the blockchain and retrieved it back whenever needed, without compromising the time to retrieval time, or without compromising a lot of compute power as well. So another thing is like what I see is preserving the human history in the blockchain is going to be a very big positive thing on our side. So we see a lot of people studying the old and ancient civilizations and extracting a lot of information out from there. So what if we preserve our current era into blockchain for the people coming after thousands of the years? So when they will come to the world, if they, not sure about that, but if they come, they will see a lot of the culture, nature, and stuff we will store for them today. They can retrieve it from there, and then they can see, okay, they can learn from it, and they can of course get a lot of positive stuff out of it. So if we have to do this, of course the blockchain with big data should be having a very solid implementation out there. So yeah, that is pretty much it from my side. The three things in a recap: something about charity based on the smart contracts, donor is secure enough and sure enough that it will go to the receiver or the consumer pretty much in the good way. Something for the homeless people, collecting their information, sharing in the network, and doing good for them, and everyone getting the proper attention, not in the imbalanced way, but in the but in the very well balanced way. And then in good robust implementation of blockchain with big data. One thing that I see is preserving the nature, preserving the culture, and preserving the information now, so that the people who are interested in studying the older civilizations can study our current era when they will be in the future. That is pretty much it from my side.
Thank you so much,